Start. Mr. D.K. Arora, the Learned Senior Counsel appearing for All India Regional Rural Bank Employees Association submitted that the failure of the nationalized commercial banks and the State Bank of India in fulfilling their obligation in the field of rural banking resulted in the establishment of the regional rural banks. Such regional rural banks have in fact taken over the function of the rural branches of the nationalized commercial banks. The Parliament enacted the Act for Constitution of Regional Rural Banks to augment the rural economy. When the employees of such regional rural banks had approached this court by filing petition under Article 32 voicing a grievance with regard to their salary structure and remuneration and claiming equal pay for equal work and wanted a writ of mandamus to the Union of India. The central government itself chose to appoint a tribunal who was none else than a Chief Justice of a High Court, and the government itself decided that the decision of such tribunal would be final and binding on the parties, with the obvious object that the controversies would be resolved once for all. This being the position, and the tribunal having considered the grievances of the parties and the respective stand of the parties for over a period of 2.5 years, and having given its findings and holding that the employees of the regional rural banks are entitled to claim parity with the employees of the nationalized commercial banks, it would be a travesty of justice if such parity is maintained on the date of acceptance of the award and not thereafter. According to Mr. Arora, having regard to the findings arrived at by Justice Obul Reddy and the ultimate conclusion that the employees of the regional rural banks are entitled to claim parity with the employees of the nationalized commercial banks, with effect from 1/9/1987 onwards, the date on which the Supreme Court disposed of the writ petition by appointing the tribunal, and the central government having accepted the same and giving effect to the same after appointing the equation committee for equation of posts and thereafter extending the benefits of the pay structure which the nationalized commercial banks had received under the 4th and 5th settlements to the regional rural banks employees. There cannot be any manner of doubt that the employees of the regional rural banks would be entitled to the effect of the 6th and the 7th settlements arrived at between the employees and the employer of the nationalized commercial banks, and the High Court of Kerala rightly allowed the relief sought for. The claim of the Union government, as reflected through the submissions of the learned Solicitor General on the basis of financial constraint and current economic policy, is nothing but a colorable exercise of power and is not available to be urged in view of the findings of Obul Reddy. According to Mr. Arora, that an award of an industrial tribunal and the obligations arising out of an award remains binding and continue to be binding on the parties, which can be replaced only by a subsequent award or a settlement, and that being the position, there is no other alternative for the management of the regional rural banks as well as the government of India to give effect to the 6th and 7th settlement on the basis of which the pay structure of the employees of the nationalized commercial banks stood revised to maintain the parity in terms of the award of Justice Obul Reddy, and such decision of the tribunal cannot be whittled down by an executive order of the central government. Stop.